So it's Saturday the 10th of December, day 10 of the Advent calendar. This is Gamerdon, and our offer today is the AMX 1357GF, the first girlfriend. So this was sold originally back in 2015, around the time of the grand finals. It's a French Tier 7 light tank, and it is a little beauty, in my opinion, my humble opinion. Again, another one of the rare tanks. They seem to have gone very much on the rare tanks at Advent this year. This thing is only sold a couple of times a year, maybe, and you don't see it very often on the battlefield. I've got one, I love it, I think it's great fun. So that's the package. Let's have a look at how much it will set you back if you're desperate for a French light tank. So there are two bundles. Oh no, there's a bundle and a straight tank. So the straight tank, let's have a look at that first, which is just the tank and a garage slot for £16.75 or €19.90. I don't know whether it comes with, just trying to see, the original comes with a horrible Wargaming League logo on the side of the tank, which you can't remove. I don't know whether this one does too. I can't see, it doesn't seem to say in the package either, so which is annoying. It's a pain, but it's one of these ones where you cannot add camo to it. The camo that you get basically is supposed to give you the same level of camouflage as a standard camo job does. So, wrong one, sorry. Let's go back and have a look at the bundle. It's Wargaming, so you have to have a bundle. It's compulsory. So the bundle is a tank, a garage slot, 3,650 gold, and 10 personal reserves of plus 100% crew experience for 2 hours. That will set you back £25.24 or just shy of €30. So I guess, I keep doing that, sorry it's early, I had a drink last night. So £25 versus £16.75. So yeah, it's whether you need that gold. That package isn't too awful, but it's still 25 quid. So yeah, whatever. You pays you, and you take your choice. At least you can buy it as a standalone tank this time. So what is the AMX 1357? Well, as I say, it's a Tier 7 premium tank, a light tank. 3-man crew, so ideal for training if you're working your way down the French light tank route. It does not get preferential matchmaking in any way, so you will see Tier 10s from time to time. However, I would say from my experiences with this that I do tend to get Tier 8 games a lot, which is effectively top tier for this. Which I don't know why that is, whether there's a weighting there or something, but it just seems, and I have nothing to go on, there's nothing I've seen on any wikis or anything like that explaining that, but it just seems from my personal experience of this tank, which I call the Pinocchio for obvious reasons, it just doesn't seem to get into 10s as often as other Tier 7 lights, which is good. So 890 hit points, so yeah, two shots basically against the tanks you're facing, you're dead. Very lightweight. I said it's 3-man crew, which is fine, fits with all your normal French light tanks. Has a top speed of 61 and a reverse speed of 23, which is not bad. 250 horsepower engine, only a 17 power ratio, which is a little low compared to some of the other lights. So it's not super quick, but it's quick enough. That's how I'd describe it. Traverse speed of 48 degrees per second, so that's excellent. It is a light tank after all. Armour, well, it's a light tank. Hull armour 50, 20 and 17. Turret armour 40, 20 and 20. So onto the gun, because that's really what makes this tank special in many ways. It carries a 57mm with an 8-shot autoloader. And the autoloader on this is incredibly quick. It loads shells between each shot so quickly that you actually have to wait for the radical to come in before you can fire the next one. It's just super fast. It has 20.87 rounds per minute rate of fire, which is extraordinary. The only problem is the penetration is not fantastic. 143 with standard rounds, 195 with APCR, and a damage of only 90. It's only a 57mm after all, but even that, the penetration, if you use it as a light tank, should be used getting around flanks, getting into the rear of the enemy before you offload your magazine. You know, you can do a lot of damage very quickly, and it will pen even some of the higher tier tanks with 143, or if you load a clip of premium, 195 penetration. Accuracy is 0.37, which is not fantastic, but it's okay. 2.3 aim time is a little slow. You need to use equipment to bring that aim time in, because it just isn't very good at all. Turret reverse is lightning quick, 45 degrees per second. Gun elevation and depression is not brilliant. -6 and +12 is not fantastic, so it doesn't have much gun depression, but it is a massive, very long gun, so you can see why that would be. So yeah, the gun is interesting. It fires incredibly quickly, and it literally is like one of the lower tier machine guns if you let it. But you do have to, particularly if you're firing at range, you have to allow the radical to come back in before you fire again, because if you don't, the shell will go God knows where. It will just literally spray out in all directions. So yeah. So let's have a look at what Tanks GG say. Not Tanks GG, Tanks Wiki say 8 pros of 8 drum shot, 710 hit points of damage in roughly 8 seconds. Yeah, a minute. Mind you, would never fire in 8 seconds unless you were literally point blank range. You would have to wait a bit, because if you fired it all off in 8 seconds, the chances of all those shells hitting very slim, because of the aim time, because of the radical coming so blooming so big after each shot. So 8 drums fires very quickly, but you do have to be careful. Rather full reload of 16 seconds, rather short full reload of 16 seconds. Yeah, so yeah, and that will improve obviously with equipment you put on board. So 16 seconds to reload your clip of 8 shells is not bad at all. Good accuracy at any range. Yeah, I think that's true. If you allow it to aim, it's got to aim in. You've got to work with that aim time. But when you have aimed in, it's pretty good. Fast top speed, yeah, it's not as fast as some of the newer ones like the RU251s and things, but it's perfectly adequate for a light tank. Low profile makes this hard to spot. Definitely has pretty good camo, I find. Cons, fires faster than it can aim. Yeah, that's the biggest one. You have to be very careful. Low penetration for its tier, but still passable. Yeah, again, you have to use flank and side, otherwise you won't pen anything. Barely any gun depression. -6 is not great, and not much better for the elevation. That is true. Prone to taking multiple component crew damage from each single hit it takes. So basically that's because it's a small vehicle, so everything's packed closely together. If you get hit, you're likely to take module and crew damage. So yeah, that's not surprising. So there you go. That is our offer today. The AMX 1357 Girlfriend. I think it's a great tank. Really enjoy playing this. Very good win rate in it, which helps. But if you're working down your French light tank line, you might want to consider getting this one as a trainer for your crew. It's a light tank, so you're not going to make huge amounts of profit out of it, but you make a reasonable amount. But it's really for crew experience and just a unique tank if you haven't already got it in your garage. So anyway, hope that was helpful. I've got a treat for you guys. Later on this morning you'll see a video I posted about the new Crump German turreted Tier 7 Premium TD, which the Russian server had recently. I found a couple of games which were put up on WOT Replay, and just sort of did a little quick sort of impromptu review of it, because I'm really hopeful that tank is going to come up in the Advent. There's a slot on the 24th of December which talks about a new premium, so I'm fingers crossed it's that, because it just looks awesome. So anyway, a little preview of that will be out later today, so look out for that video. And if you subscribe to my channel, you'll be notified of when it gets posted. So anyway, thanks for watching. have a great day, have a great Saturday, have a great weekend, and I'll catch up with you later on if you see the Crump video. If not, when the next Advent video goes up tomorrow morning. Anyway, enjoy your games, have fun, try not to take them too seriously, and I'll see you again soon. Gamer Dom out.